Hello children, how are you? Hope you all are fine. Myself Aruna Boga and today's our topic is first aid. First aid means we know in our previous video also we have discussed. First aid means the immediate help given to an injured person before the doctor arrives. So in our previous video we have seen first aid will be given to minor burns, major burns and chemical spills, right? And today we will discuss first aid given to animal bite. So in case of animals bite, which kind of first aid will be given, we will discuss. So dogs, monkeys and cats, when these animals bite us, some disease will occur to us. That disease is rabies. Disease name is rabies. So this happens due to rabies virus. This virus is present in their saliva. These animals, cat, dog and monkeys are having this rabies virus present in their saliva, in their mouth, in saliva. Right, when these animals bite us, with their saliva, along with their saliva, this virus also enters into our body, and due to that rabies disease occurs to us. So first aid, what we have to do when these animals bite us. When any animal bite us, this like dog, cat, monkey bites us, we have to wash that portion with plenty of water. Plenty of water, why we are using here? To remove the saliva from our body. When these animals bite us, they release their saliva. So when we use plenty of water, that saliva will be washed off. So after washing, we have to rush to the doctor immediately, and we have to inform doctor which animal has bitten us, so that doctor will give us treatment. And now we will discuss first aid given to insect bite. Insect bite means many insects are there. So we will discuss about 2-3 insects. Insects including ant, honeybee, wasp are there. So even ant bite us, that bitten portion will swell up, right? We observe, no, when red ant bites us, we feel some pinching sensation and that portion will be swelling, right? So when ant bite us, if we rub our skin, that pain will be relieved. And in case of wasp and honeybee bites us, this ant also bite us. So these insects, when these insects bite us, they will release some acid into our body. So due to that, we feel some burning sensation and we feel some pain and swelling on our body also we can see, right? So this wasp and honeybee bite us, we feel burning sensation. The pain is very high. So to reduce that pain or burning sensation, at our home baking soda is available. So take some baking soda and add few drops of water and make it like paste and apply that paste over the bitten area. We feel some relaxed and cooling. That burning sensation will be relieved due to that baking soda paste. If after applying that baking soda also, if you are not comfortable, you are not feeling well, you are feeling that burning sensation very high, so immediately we have to rush to the doctor. Otherwise it's okay. And like this way, for insect bite, first aid will be given at our home. And next is snake bite. Snakes, we know that different kind of snakes are available throughout the world, and all the snakes are not poisonous, and even we don't know if the snake has bitten us, whether that snake is poisonous or not. So first of all, we should not get panic. When snake bites us, we should not get panic. And above the bitten area, if the snake has bitten over here, above the bitten area, we have to tie that portion above the bitten area. Here, if the snake has bitten above the bitten area, we have to tie with a tight bandage, so that the poison spread will be slowed down. Understood? When snake bites us, that snake releases some poison into our body that is dangerous to us, that directly affects our circulatory system. So this should not happen. So to stopping the circulation of poison throughout our body, we have to tie a tight bandage over the bitten, above the bitten area, right? So like this way, and we immediately we have to rush to the doctor, and we have to inform the doctor which kind of snake has bitten us. By seeing doctor will give treatment to us. So like this way first aid will be given in case of snake bite. Now we will discuss sprain. Sprain means swelling of our joints. Means in case of our legs, if we see ankle, at ankle sometimes swelling will happen. That is known as sprain. Why this happens? If we are playing or we are walking, we are running. Otherwise the walking surface is not proper. Otherwise wearing inappropriate footwear also causes sometimes sprain. So sprain, what happens actually in sprain, we feel very much pain, and we should not, we cannot move our leg also, and we cannot put our body weight also on that leg. So like this way we can identify, and that ankle portion will be swelling. So by seeing that we can come to know that is sprain, and in that situation what kind of first aid will be given. So if sprain is at our ankle, we have to keep our that ankle portion in cool water for some time, and after that we have to remove our foot from that cool water. And if any that pain relief creams are available, no, so if any cream or balm, we can say na balm, iodex type, Volini gel or Volini sprays are available no nowadays, so we can apply that, and we after 2-3 days the pain will be relieved, and that will become normal. If you are feeling that at your home this first aid is not enough, so you can go to doctor also. And now we will discuss first aid fracture. What kind of first aid will be given in case of fracture? First of all, fracture means what? Fracture means a breaking of our bone, otherwise crack in our bone. So these fractures will happen in our hands or legs also, right? So first of all we will discuss, if fracture happen in our hand, what kind of first aid will be given. So any crack or fracture happen in our hand, we should not move that hand like this way. So for support we have to give, if we move like this way, if crack has happened in our hand, if we are moving our hand like this way roughly, then what will happen, the bone which is broken inside, that will be having displacement chances, right? So that will be the more critical while treating. Understood? So we should not move our hand roughly, so we can give support with the help of splint. Splint means a cardboard or otherwise plywood, we can say, which is used to give support to our hand. Generally if you visit a hospital, you also have seen, you might also have seen that fractured patients will be supported with the help of that ply, otherwise cardboard sheet. So that is known as splint. That splint will help our hand, give our hand, that splint gives support to our hand or that broken bone. At our home splints are not available, so we can use newspaper also, like this way. To give support we can use newspaper also. So like this way we can give support to our hand. Roughly we should not move. And splint, S-P-L-I-N-T, splint. Understood? And next in hospital also we can see if any fracture is there in our hand, like this way. This is like this way support will be given to that fractured bone. This is known as sling. S-P-L-I-N-G, sling. So this is tied around our neck, and this is used to give support to our hand. Like this way, in case of fracture in our hand, we can give support with sling or with sling, S-L-I-N-G, sling, or S-P-L-I-N-T, splint. And in case of fracture in our leg, in case of fracture in our leg, we have to call an ambulance immediately, and immediately we have to rush to the doctor. So like this way, in case of fractures, first aid will be given. Understood, children? Hope you all have understood. So this much was today's video. Thank you.